Welcome to Calculus Calculation. Today you'll be learning on how to calculate simple quadratic equation using two methods. Like and subscribe to this channel. Thank you. Hello. Now, this is a simple quadratic equation. And for what I've told you, we are going to be using two methods in order to solve this particular quadratic equation. So let's begin. But first of all, let me try to tell you what quadratic equation is all about. Quadratic equation simply is a quadratic expression with the introduction of what? An equal sign. Once there is an introduction of an equal sign, it is no more a quadratic expression, but a quadratic equation. Let's do this. This is the first method, and using this first method is called method. This is the method at which we factorize the quadratic expression. But how do we do that? From the question, we are having x squared minus 5x plus 6 is equal to 0. The first step to take in this is to multiply the coefficient of x squared with the constant. After you multiply the coefficient, of which the coefficient here is what? 1. The coefficient of x squared here is what? 1. 1 times 6 equals what? 6. Step. Now we are going to find the factors of 6. Factors of 6 at which, if they multiply each other, they'll give us 6. If they add or subtract, very important, if they add themselves or they subtract themselves, they'll give you what? 5. This coefficient, the coefficient of x. That is the second thing you have to consider. The factors of 6 that will multiply themselves to give you 6, then add or subtract each other to give you what? 5. Now let us see. Factors of 6, which is 1, 6. But in this case, we are going to use 3 and 2. Yes, we've gotten the factors quite alright, which is 3 and 2. We don't just put 3 and 2 into the question like that. But first of all, know whether 3 would be minus or 2 would be minus, or 3 plus or 2 what? Plus, in order for us to get what? Minus 5, which is the coefficient of what? X. So in order for us to get minus 5, which is the coefficient of x, that is to say that 3 plus 2 is what? Plus 5. It can't go. We need what? Minus 5. So what we are going to use here is what? Minus 3 and minus 3 and minus 2. If we multiply these two things, it will give us what? Plus 6, which is minus 3 times minus 2 plus 6. Whereas if you also multiply this one 3 times 2 to give you plus 6, but if you add these two, it cannot give you minus 5, it will give you what? A positive 5. But once you do minus 3 minus 2, you'll be having what? Positive 5. You'll be having negative 5. Sorry, you'll be having what? Negative 5. So we are going to introduce minus 3 and minus 2 into this place so that they could replace what? 5. Let's do that. So that x squared now give us x squared, then 3 and 2, 3 minus 3 and what? Minus 2. Note, there is x here, so we're going to introduce x here. Introduce x here. That is to say that minus 3x minus 2x will give us what? Minus 5x. Minus 3 times minus 2 will give us what? Plus 6. So we are going to have what here? Plus 6, which is equal to what? 0. Now the next thing we are going to do is to factorize. This is where factorization enters. To factorize these two, factorize these two. So if we factorize this, it will be giving us x bracket x minus 3. If you factorize this one, it will be giving us minus 2 bracket x minus 3 is equal to 0. Make sure that what is inside this bracket is exactly what is inside this bracket. If what is inside this bracket is not equal to what is inside this bracket, there's a mistake somewhere, or the quadratic equation is not correct. So let's move on. What we do now is we bring these two together. X minus 2 is one bracket, and x minus 3. From these two brackets, you pick out only one. Then you write what? Equals 0. This quadratic equation has been factorized. But if you're asked to get the value of x, if you are to get the value of what? X, you do x minus 2 is equal to what? 0. Or x minus 3 is equal to 0. Now x is not equal to what? When you move minus 2 over to this other side, it will become what? It will become plus 2. So x here is what? Plus 2. Or x is equal to what? Plus 3. When you have moved minus 3 over to the other side, you'll be having plus 3. constant. Now we've gotten the value of x to be what? Plus 2, or what? Plus 3. So any of them, because every time in the quadratic equation, based on the power of x, you have the same amount of what? Values. The power of x here is what? 2. So the values for x must be what? 2. At times the values are the same. At times the value here might be 2 and here is also what? 2. Most of the times it is different, it differs. Now let's see the second method. The second method is the use of quadratic formula. When we use quadratic formula, quadratic formula, which is also considered as to be called it's also called the almighty formula. I'll give you, and it states that the value of x can be gotten as x equals what? The difference of b, I will explain, plus minus the square root of the square of b minus 4 over 2a. Now I'm gonna explain this thing. A simple quadratic equation can be written in this form. This is only if, this is when we replace the numbers using what? Variables. A 1, B 5, C is the constant 6. So anywhere you see A, it means that the value will be placed in that point. Anywhere you see B, the value of the coefficient of x will be put in place of B. So from this formula, from this quadratic equation, x squared minus 5x plus 6 is equal to 0. We are having that B is equal to minus 5, which is what? The coefficient of x here. This is what you call comparing. I'm comparing this equation with this equation. This is an equation using variables. This is an equation using both digits and variable, which is a quadratic equation. Now we have a. We have our a to be 1, positive 1, which is the coefficient of x here, and we have our c to be positive 6. hope you're understanding. Now what we are going to do is to put the value of b, a and c into this formula. So we'll be having that x equals minus bracket b, which is what? Minus 5. You close the bracket. With your symbol you have plus or minus the square root of b, which is what? Minus 5 bracket what? A, which is what? 1 times c, which is 6. So we are having this, then all over 2a. 2a means 2 times a, which is 2 times what? 1. If you have your calculator, you bring your calculator. We are going to introduce the use of calculator now, and then I would like you to see how we do this. In order to calculate the first one, you write what? Minus bracket minus 5 bracket closes. We're giving us what? Positive 5. That is to say that minus times minus is what? Plus. So we'll be having positive 5 positive 5 plus or minus the square root of the square of 5. The square of 5, that's to say we punch a minus 5 square. Are you seeing what I have here? Minus 5 square, which is equal to positive 25. That is to say that 5 times minus 5, this one times this, minus times minus will give us plus. 5 times 5 will give us 25, which is 25 here. Positive 25 minus 4. The bracket sign is multiplication. 1 times 6 is 6. 6 times 4 is 24. So we'll be having here 24. Left. 6 times 4, 24. So you rule the line all over what are we having here? 2 times 1, which is what? 2. So come to this side. We'll be coming to this side. So we'll be having 25 minus 24, which is x. Remember, x is equals to 5 plus square root of 25 minus 24 will give us 1 all over 2, or that's why you have here plus or minus. You do the both sides. For the both side you do the plus, and you do for the negative sign. So we'll do it using the positive sign, or using the negative sign, which is 5 minus the square root of what? 1 all over what? 2. So the square root of 1 is 1. Just like the way the multiplication of 1 is 1, we'll be having the square root of 1. So let's see, it's 1. Now we have x is equal to 5 plus 1 all over 2, and here or we'll be having 5 when using the negative sign minus 1 all over 2. So x here now is what? Is equal to 6 over 2. 6 divided by what? 2. Or it is what? 4 divided by what? 2. So 2 into 2 is 1. 2 into 6 is what? Positive what? 3. 2 into 2, 1. 2 into positive 4 is 2. So our value for x now is what? Is equal to positive 3 over positive 2. So as you can see, we've accomplished the mission using the first method and using the second method. Using the second method and the first method, you actually get the same value. The value of x plus 2 or what? Plus 3. The value of x plus 3 or what? Plus 2. That is to say that our solution here is what? Correct. Thank you, and don't forget to subscribe for the next one. Thank you very much.